In the spirit of reconciliation, we acknowledge the Gadigal and Bidjigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which we record this podcast. We pay our respects to the elders past, present and future, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people listening today. Do you have a chronic health condition and/or a disability? Or do you support someone living with a chronic health condition or disability? Hi, I'm Joel.
And I'm Lani, and we're imperfectly human. Welcome to Chronic Conundrums, a podcast from the Sydney Children's Hospitals Network, all about our chronically chaotic lives. In our journeys with a chronic condition, we must become expert navigators of the extraordinary, because every day presents a new challenge.
We're here to tell you what to gain from those aches and pains, because we're more than just patients, surgeries, and prescriptions. We're people too.
For young people living with a chronic health condition and/or disability, turning 18 doesn't just mean pubs, clubs, and voting. It represents a momentous leap into a new world of work, higher education, and adulting administration. It also means adult healthcare.
Lani and I are first-year university students, juggling lectures and assignments, clinic appointments and treatments, while trying not to get lost within the labyrinths of Sydney Uni campus and Prince of Wales and Westmead Hospital.
Joel, are you embracing the new and different of adult life, or would you prefer to sink back into the simplicity of adolescence, where almost everything was handled for you?
I mean, it's such a mix where pediatric healthcare felt so much simpler.
Yeah.
And, I'd like things to feel simple again. I'd trade off the simplicity for the empowerment of being able to do it all myself.
Yeah.
And being really in the driver's seat of my healthcare. So I think even though pediatrics was so much easier for myself because I had less responsibility within it, I enjoy the responsibility more than I enjoy the simplicity.
Yeah, it's weird because it's almost as if we'd been waiting for this moment. I don't know about you, but I feel like I've been, since I had the chance to mature so young.
Yeah.
And now that I'm actually getting the chance, I'm growing into the shoes that I've had on for years now, if that metaphor makes sense.
That makes sense.
But yeah, it's weird in terms of it being different, but it's not a bad weird.
Yeah.
It feels right.
It's just different.
Yeah, when you're ready, you'll feel ready, and it's scary, but you're going to be fine.
Yeah, totally. How have you navigated university and the working world with a chronic illness, and have you been stopped by many obstacles?
I'm really, really lucky that my work has been so accommodating. I've been working there for 3 years, and they totally understand my condition, and they're always making sure that I'm okay. And this is like a retail job. They really don't have the support services in place to accommodate for someone with a chronic condition. Yeah. But my boss just does it anyway.
Sure.
And she's the best. I don't know what I'd do in any other workplace. With university, I haven't been the best in terms of seeking those support services.
Me too.
Because I don't even know. There's no excuses for it.
Yeah.
All I really need to do is fill out a form and they'll get in touch with me. That just hasn't happened. They're there.
Yeah.
And I know they are. And I guess once I take the initiative to actually pursue them, then I'll be able to speak about how they help or they don't.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I have forms filled out by one doctor, but I've been waiting to send an email to another for like 2 months now. I knew I'd be eligible for like disability support, but I just didn't know what they'd actually do for me that'd really help. Because I can already get extensions on assignments, and other than that, you know, I don't feel like I need extra time in an exam. Or in HSC I had rest breaks, which were really good.
I had rest breaks too, and it was so helpful.
Yeah, so maybe I can get rest breaks.
I feel like it's so different HSC and university. In high school, they're very like obvious in what support services are there and how they're going to help. University, you really have to search to find the way that it'll help.
For sure.
For me personally, again, being disabled, I feel like people need to understand and know the different types of disability. Especially like when you have the parking ticket, I've been physically and verbally told not to park there. Like they shake their heads, they drive past, they'll stand there. I've had taps at the window where they go, you can't park there, I should be parking there. And they don't even have a sticker, and they just think they're more disabled than me. Being that the idea that I actually have an invisible disability. You can't actually physically see it. It's all internal.
As a kid, I was a lot of separation. I was disabled and then I was a student, where now I kind of go, I'm a disabled university student where I, am able to speak about my experiences, and I actually have members of my university community going to me asking for assistance on getting a learning access plan or accessing the inclusion and diversity spaces. And it's for the simple fact that how loud I am in the needing of support. I'm being invited to, be a student ambassador and talk about my experience as a chronically ill young person straight out of high school, going into university, and, talk about my experiences on work placement and how encouraging everything is. I'm now in my second year of nursing, studying to become a registered nurse, and it's given me the perspective of, well, it does suck that I was in hospital for such a long time. It's given me, I could say, a very unfair advantage that I know how to navigate a hospital space, and I know how to communicate within a hospital space, and I know the things that we're doing in class, like stoma care, and I know how to insert an NG tube, and I know how to do IV medications because of the amount of times that I've been on them. It's doing simple movements like drawing up a needle and, pushing medications that always are so fun to figure out, oh my God, I can actually do it, because it's something that's so vital to nursing, and it's something that, growing up with these conditions, it's more society telling me, oh, you would never be able to do stuff like this. It will only be office work, or it will be stuff that's not hands-on, where I'm not a very hands-off kind of person.
Joel, has your journey been channeled into your university pathway or your budding career?
Graduating from school, starting uni, a semester under my belt now.
Yeah.
It feels like all that work that's been done in the past few years in terms of my healthcare, and my healthcare team as well.
Yeah.
All the work that they've done to try and support my education. It's come alive now.
Yeah.
And starting off on an even playing field with everyone.
Yeah.
Whereas at school, it was never really an even playing field.
It's always just catching up.
Exactly. So starting fresh at uni, being on par with all the other students has been a really great feeling for sure.
That's so rewarding.
Yeah.
To see it actually come to life in front of you.
Totally. In terms of career aspirations or something, it feels really difficult to work a job where I'm on my feet the whole time and I can't really just decide to stop because I'm not feeling that well, or I'm feeling anxious and I don't know if it's because of my condition or not. So I need to just take a break. I can't work all these sort of high intensity jobs that a few years ago I thought I would really love because of the intensity and the pressure. It'd be impossible, not that I was necessarily planning on it, but I love music all this time. If I was a professional musician and I was doing, 2-hour shows a couple nights a week, that feels super impossible now.
Since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to sing and act. I've always wanted to do musical theatre. I've done it since I was really little. I was doing like my amateur productions and everything. But of course, when you're getting a chronic illness, it's kind of changes the way you have to take care of your body. It's like a whole nother level of like being cautious. So I stopped dancing. I stopped acting, and for a really long time, I stopped singing as well.
Right.
My voice got dependent on my steroids.
Right.
So as I was weaning off it, I lost my voice and it kept getting lower and lower to the point where I couldn't even sing like I used to. I'm out of it now. But there was a really long period of time where I just couldn't sing. And of course, that changes my whole career.
Yeah.
If that's all I wanted to do, and then I just stopped singing for a year. Yeah, it's really changed my stamina on stage. I can't even like go up and sing on stage anymore because I just get too fatigued. So I've just scaled it down, which is obviously not ideal, but it's not something I can change in that way.
No, not a lot you can do about it, really.
I sort of just have to accept it. I can do like open mic nights and sort of stuff like that to get like my creative energy out.
Yeah.
But I'll never get to my little 4-year-old dream of being up on the stage, being like the main in Les Mis or whatever. But what can you do, I guess?
No, sure. Yeah, I grew up singing, basically.
Yeah.
I joined a choir when I was in year 1.
Wow.
So I was 6 years old and then only stopped doing it last year because it was a children's choir and I stopped being a child, which is very much out of my control. But I always felt like this odd sort of feeling on stage where I was confident, but my brain just went into this different sort of space where I just had this underlying stage anxiety, basically. And it wasn't until super recently where I got inflated anxiety because of my condition that's more chronic, that I sort of realized that what I was feeling on the stage, I could deal with it twice a year.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden it became treacherous to just go on every day. Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, well, my whole childhood.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. It was very fun.
This is turning into a singing podcast. That's what's happening.
I'm sure the people won't mind. Making our mark in the adult world requires taking control of your health, learning self-management and the art of balance, expanding your support network whilst exercising independence. Chronic illnesses and disabilities don't necessarily mean cautions and warnings, but more considerations in calculating your next move. You may need to negotiate boundaries around your education, occupation, relationships, and romantic encounters.
For now, this is Joel and Lani signing off, and we promise next time you'll hear from us, we'll still be chronically ill. While we strive to support you on your journeys with a chronic condition, this podcast is not intended to be a substitute for professional mental health advice. If you find any topics potentially triggering, please seek help from a local mental health professional or contact Kids Helpline on 1-800-55-1800 for 24-hour advice.